What's good? What's good? What's good? I'm gonna holler at the brothers for a second, man. Um, and the ladies, just a heart to heart, right? I know times is hard for some of us. I ain't talking about you who got the bread and you stacked, you got your family and all that. I'm talking about folks who still trying to come up and make sense of all of it. This is an example of many where sacrificing yourself for monetary gain isn't worth it. Sophie Rain reportedly grossed $95 million. Now it sounds awesome, but you don't factor in everything that comes attached with that. So I have two clips that I'm going to play, and I'm going to share my thoughts. Uh, let's start with Exhibit A, shall we?
I know I've made around $76 billion.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's just insane. God. Ew.
So how do I
I
go
wish.
about making a
I wish I could say it's as easy as it sounds, but it's really not. I had to sacrifice a lot to get where I am, and a lot of my mental state to get where I am.
Y'all don't think that's really that important, do you? Your mental, your spiritual. Oh, the money will make everything else disappear. All my problems, everything that I stress out over. All I need is that paycheck in my hand and I'm good to go. I can just buy all my issues away. It don't work like that. It don't. Puts a strain on your body. It puts a strain on your productivity. Her parents lost their jobs because that particular location does not associate with the type of content that she brings. And for the rest of you who say that's her life, she can do what she wants. Well, yeah, she can, but you still have to take into consideration that her actions will eventually affect other people. I don't know why folks still don't understand that. Now, let me do this. And I want y'all to be completely tapped into what I'm about to say. You can do whatever you want with your body. You can buy whatever you want. You can go wherever you want. You can date whoever you want. I have no contention with that or with anybody living this life the best way they know how. But understand that your decisions and choices always come back to haunt you. How it doesn't really matter how it will, and it might not always be so flattering. Let's get to exhibit number 2. Hold on a minute.
Oh, so if you haven't been paying attention, Sophie Rain was talking about how her family switched up on her ever since she became rich. In just 2 years of bopping, Sophie Rain has generated $95 million.
Worst people who ask me for money is my family. Like, they're the ones who are asking me for money the most and, like, technically kind of switched up, if you will.
Imagine you scroll on social media and your family member is Sophie Rain and you see pictures like this. You struggling, working paycheck to paycheck. Meanwhile, she just sitting on 40 M's in 1 year, 95 in 2. You damn right I'm asking you for some money. Are you crazy? You can give me $100,000 and that dead won't hurt your pockets at all. We ain't got generational wealth. No, you got generational wealth, bro. I can understand if it's like a family member that you don't like a random cousin or something like that, or one of those people. I used to hold you as a baby. If it's somebody who's in your immediate family, like your parents or a sibling, you're making all this money. You're good. Wouldn't you want the people around you to be good too? It's not like she's out of touch. She donated.
I don't know if he trolling or joking or whatever, but let me tell you something, brother. That money tainted, and the backlash and the stares and the way people treat folks in this field of work, that doesn't go away. You can't buy that away. You can put that money in their pocket 20 times over and they still going to treat you and look at you a certain way because of it. Money does not replace everything, and it does not do damage control for every single problem, especially for your soul. She said she ain't never had a boyfriend before. She said she ain't never been in a serious relationship. She told you that it took a mental strain on her. What does that look like? Have any of us been in that space before where they've lost their mind? You've been depressed. You felt overwhelmed. Wanted to give up. You wanted to off yourself. I don't know. Your mental health is not a game. And selling your body and your soul for a couple ducats is not worth it. Especially if the way that you created that wealth comes with a higher tax than the actual ticket that you punched in. I just made a post. 1.4 million women in the US run a OnlyFans account. 1.4 million. So you think that that's the way to go when all else seems to be too much? McDonald's ain't good enough. You really weighed your options and said this is the most optimal. This is the most optimal position that I could take. Sure, I might not have him, or I might lose a friend or two, but at least I won't be broke. At least I can buy things. You don't know until you suffer the effects of this stuff, what it really do to you. And you simps out there that keep putting money in their pocket, you make it worse for them and for yourself as time progresses, because she's going to reach a certain age where she's not as desirable. She's going to want out of this. She doesn't already said she wants something else. Then a bunch of you fools are going to take her up on this, and you're going to regret it, because the damage that's been done to her throughout all of these transactions, you ain't going to be able to handle or deal with, because she can't. I digress, though.
Welcome aboard the flight. This is pilot Pushite the talking. We going back to Memphis and coming straight from New Orleans. The estimated time of arrival is about an hour, and I can turn you ghost if you try and play with my power. So when you look up and see the sun flashing, stay in your seat. If the flight attendant say you making trouble, then we got beef. The turbulence might get rocky. You better not spill your food. This is brand new plane. If you get it messy,